students, I welcome all of you in the another session of transportation engineering. We have discussed various kind of vertical curves. We have learned what is summit curve, what is valley curve, then what are the types of summit and valley curves. We have also learned various examples of valley curves, means summit curves and valley curves, vertical curves. Now, in this session, what we are going to do is based on the example, based on the equations that we have learned, we have understood, we'll try to calculate certain numericals. So let us move towards the topics of today's session. We are going to cover the example which are based on vertical curves. Okay, let us have a look at the statement of first example. A vertical summit curve is formed at the intersection of two gradients. See, two gradients are given over here, plus 3 and minus 5 percentage. Design the length of summit curve. See, we have to design summit curve. It will always be given that whether we need to find the length of summit curve or valley curve, and if it is not there, then you can take yourself, but it will be written that you have to assume the data. So we have to design the length of summit curve to provide the stopping site distance for the design speed of 80 kmph, and we have to assume suitable data. Okay, I repeat once again, a vertical summit curve is formed at the intersection of two gradients plus 3 and minus 5%. Design the length of summit curve to provide a stopping site distance for a design speed of 80 kmph, and we have to assume the suitable data. Let us assume the criteria of L is greater than SSD. So the equation for that will be L equals to ms square by 4.4 that we have learned in the last session. Now the N stands for deviation angle, the S stands for SSD. So first of all, we are having the value of N and small n 1 and small n 2. So through that we can calculate the value of capital N, and we have to calculate the value of SSD also. So the equation of SSD is, we all know that Vt plus V square by 2GF. Now let us assume that T equals to 2.5 seconds over here. Let us assume that T is equal to 2.5 seconds, and let us assume that the G value is fixed, it is 9.81 meter per second square, and the F value, let us assume it as 0.35. We are already have the value of V, but we have to convert the value of V into meter per second, so this will be 22.22 meter per second. So it will be 22.22, this is 2.5, this is 22.22 whole square, V square by 2 G and F. Now calculate and tell me what is the value of SSD that we are getting from here. Calculate this value and tell me what we are getting over here. So this will be approximate 128 meters. So we are having the value of S. Now we have to calculate the value of N. The N stands for deviation angle. So the equation for deviation angle is N1 minus N2. N1 is 0.03, which is in plus, and N2 is 0.05, but it is in minus, which is given in the statement. So it will be 0.08. Now what we will do, we will just put the values over here. We have assumed that L is greater than SSD, so it will be ms square by 4.4. So 0.08, S is 128 whole square, and this is 4.4. Calculate and tell me what is the final answer that you are getting from here. So it is 298 meter. Now see, what you have to do is that you have to confirm that whether you have calculated the right value or not. So here the value of L is how much? 298. What is the value of SSD that we have got? It was 128 meter. What we have assumed, L is greater than SSD. Whether it is satisfying or not, here L is greater than SSD. So the criteria is correct. So this was the first example. Now let us move towards the another example. So let us have a look at the another example statement. The statement says that a descending gradient of 1 in 30. Descending gradient means that is in minus, so it will be minus 1 by 30. 1 in 30 it is written over here. Meets an ascending gradient. Ascending means it is in plus of 1 in 40 because this is ascending direction and this is descending direction. To form a valley curve, determine the length of valley curve. See, here we have to find the length of valley curve. In first example, what we have found out? We have found out the length of summit curve. Here we are calculating the length of valley curve. If the SSD is 120, so we have been given the values. We have been given N1 as 1 is to 30 in minus because it is in descending order, and this is 1 by 40. So first we will calculate the value of n, that is n1 minus n2. So it will be minus 1 by 30 minus 1 by 40, and ultimately this will be 7 by 120. Okay. Now we have already been given the value. We have already been given the value of SSD, that is 120 meter. So what we have to do here, it has been written that determine the length of valley curve. So we have to consider both the criteria. We have to consider L is greater than SSD also and L is less than SSD also. So we have to assume both the criteria. So what we will do, we will keep in the mind the values of capital N, that is 7 by 120, and the value of SSD as 120. But this is minus 1 by 30 by minus 1 by 40. So as per the mathematical rule, this will be minus 7 by 120. No? Yes. So let us calculate the values. First case is L is greater than SSD, and the equation for that is L is equals to, what is the equation for that? L equals to ns square divided by 1.5 plus 0.035 s. I guess this is the equation. So we have the value of n. What is the value of n? That is minus 7 by 120. Then what was the value of s? That is given in the statement. Let me read the statement once again. What is the statement? The value is 120. Okay. This is 1.5 plus 0.035 and 120 once again. So calculate this and tell me what is the value that you are getting. This is 147.36 meters. Now we have to assume the another criteria also, that is L less than SSD. The equation for that will be, this will be switched. So this 1.5 plus 0.035 s will be in numerator. This n will be here, and this s will be converted into 2s and minus 2 120 minus 1.5 plus 0.035 120, and n will be minus 7 by 120. Calculate this and tell me what is the value that you are getting over here. This will be 142.23 meters. So this is the calculation of valley curve by considering both L more than SSD and when the L is less than SSD. Fine. Now we know that if we are having both the values, the value of L should always be more than S. So the value of S was, if you remember, this was the theory. This is the L and this is the S. L should be more than SSD preferably. So the value of S is 120. We have value of L1 as 147 and L2 as 142. So we can consider the maximum value. We will consider this. So this is the final value of length of valley curve, 147. Okay. Let us have a look towards the statement of another example. The example states that an ascending gradient of 1 in 100 An ascending, please wait a minute. It states that an ascending gradient of 1 in 100 meters. So this is ascending gradient. So it will be plus 1 by 100. Meets a descending gradient of 1 in 120. A summit curve is to be designed for a speed of 80 kmph, that is capital V, so as to have an overtaking side distance of 450 meters. So we have to design, what we have understood from this particular segment is that we have to design the length of summit curve with the help of OSD, where we have been given the value of N1 as plus 1 by 100 and N2 as minus 1 by 120. So what we will do, first of all, we have to have the criteria of the OSD. L is greater than OSD and L is less than OSD. We have to find the value of L. The speed is given in 80 kmph. If we convert it in meter per second, then this will be, let me calculate what it exactly comes as. This will be, please wait for a minute till then I calculate it. This will be 22.22 meter per second. But we are already having the equations where we are having L is more than OSD and L is less than OSD. So let us consider criteria of when the L is more than SSD. Let us write down the values. L is equal to N square by 9.6. We have to calculate the value of N. So N will be N1 minus N2. What was the value for N1 and N2? N1 was 1 by 100 and N2 was minus 1 by 20. 1 by 100 minus 1 by 120. If we calculate this value, the answer will be 11 by 600. Now what we will do, we'll just put the values over here. That 11 by 600 into S, how much S is given? S is given as 450 by 9.6. Calculate this value and tell me what is the answer that we are getting from here. Calculate. So it comes as 386.72 meters. Now the value of SSD is 450. We have assumed L is more than OSD. Sorry, OSD. OSD value is 450. L value is 386. 386 is not more than 450. So this is not okay. Now we'll consider the another segment where the L is less than OSD. The equation for this is L equals to, it will be flipped over here, 2S minus 9.6 by N. 2S. 2 450 minus 9.6 by N is 11 by 600. Calculate this value and tell me what is the answer that you are getting. This is 376.36 meter. Now the value of S means OSD is 450. What we have assumed, L less than OSD. Here L is less than OSD, satisfying the criteria, so it is okay. So this is how it can be calculated. We just have to put the values if we are familiar with the example equations. Let us move towards the another example. Now let us move towards the another example of vertical curves. A descending gradient, descending means in this direction, descending means it will be minus a descending gradient 1 in 25, so it will be like this. So this is N1. Meets an ascending gradient, so it will be positive of 1 by 30. Our valley curve, we have to find the valley curve. Is to be designed for to fulfill both comfort condition criteria. This is the first thing, and second is the headlight sight distance criteria. The design speed given over here, capital V, is 80 kmph. We have to assume the allowable rate of change of centrifugal acceleration c is equal to 0.6 meter per second square. We have already considered this value itself while we learned the theory. But if another value is given, then you need to consider that value. Instead, if the value is not given, any of the values are not given, then in such case you have to consider this value. So let us interpret the statement. A descending gradient is n1 is equal to minus 1 by 25, n2 is equal to plus 1 by 30, n will be n1 minus n2, so it will be minus 1 by 25 minus 1 by 30, so it will be 11 by 150 or what? Calculate and tell me what is the answer that you are getting. I was right, it is 11 by 150, minus will be here. Okay, so we have the value of n. This is deviation angle. Now, for comfort condition and for headlight sight distance, there are two criteria. For comfort condition, the equation is very easy. The V given over here is 80 kmph. If we take the value of c is equal to 0.6 meter per second square, and if we put in the equation that we have learned in the last session, the equation will be L equals to 0.38 nv cube raised to 1 by 2. 0.38, the value of n we have calculated is minus 1 by 150. V is 80 cube raised to 1 by 2. Calculate this and tell me what is the answer that you are getting as the length of valley curve for comfort condition. This will be approximate 74 meters. Exactly it is approximate 73.63, something like that. Now the another criteria is about the headlight sight distance condition. So we have to be familiar with the equation. What is the equation for that? The equation is L equals to NS square by 0.15 plus 0.035 S, if I am not wrong. If it is right, yes, it is right. This is 1.5, this will be 1.5. Now we have the value of N, we have the value of S, we have the value of S. No, we do not have the value of S. So what we will do, we will calculate the value of S. Vt plus V square by 2gf will take the value of V as 22.22. If we convert the 80 kmph by 3.6, we'll consider the value of T as 2.5 according to IRC criteria. 22.22 whole square to 9.81, and let us take the value of F, which is what is taken over here, is 0.35. So the value, it will be 127.32 that we have calculated in the previous example. Let us put it over here. N is minus 11 by 150. S is 127.32 whole square. Let us not make it very chaotic. Okay, L equals to N. What is the value of N? That is minus 11 by 150. S, the value of S is 128 whole square by 1.5 plus 0.035, 128. Put the value and tell me what is the answers that you are getting. Okay, so it is bus 200 meter, 200. So you do not have to worry about anything because L is 200 and we have the value of S is 127. This is the equation is L is more than SSD and the criteria is being satisfied. L is more than SSD, so it is okay. So this is how we can calculate the examples of valley curves, summit curves and valley curves, vertical curves. I hope you have gone through the concept thoroughly. Thank you.